Artists still got to create, even if they are not performing in front of large groups of people. So real artists will still create. You know what I'm saying? They still got to perform and get in front of people. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a good thing. I think a lot of good artists gonna come out of this.
It is. It's a lot of great art coming out of it. Mm-hmm. But the thing about it, when we get out of this, niggas ain't gonna want to pay you this shit when I've been getting it for free. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
We'll go back to the same thing because I think people understand. You know what I'm saying? I think they understand.
Like you're building a better fan base now. Yeah, you're seeing original music content, just fucking around, shit like that.
Yep. And some of the people probably weren't even followers or fans previously. You know what I'm saying? Just like D-Nice. Now people know who D-Nice is. They're like, man, who? 80,000 people viewing it.
I was like, who the fuck is this? And why everybody so...
Yeah.
And I'm honest, I still don't understand it. Like this shit right here. Everybody just enjoying being online, listening to this DJ. It's not, like when I was hearing other people talking about it, I was like, so what? Y'all see each other? It's like, nah, we just looking at the DJ. He playing music and we all there. I'm like, okay.
Well, you know, it was some people that were that logged on, and there was groups of people like watching him and listening to the music at the same time.
Right, yeah. But I don't know. I thought it was gonna be like something where you see everybody in this room and you saw everybody's faces, like a group conference or something like that.
It's just somebody going live. It's just D-Nice going live. Yeah. Yeah.
He picked up on it. Then I see other DJs who tried to do it afterwards. I'm like,
yeah,
it ain't gonna.
Yeah, because everybody's
the luster is gone now.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, D-Nice went off on a tangent.
How long was he DJing?
Man, they said 8 hours.
8 hours. Shit.
They say he was they say he DJed for 8 hours is what somebody said. I didn't see it the first because I didn't know anything about it. I think it was kind of random and people just started logging on, I think is what happened, and then they started sharing it, and then of course what else you got to do? You want to hear, music is kind of what gives you an escape during times like this. So he started rocking it, and a lot of the music that people familiar with, and everybody started hopping on there.
There's a few things that I have been noticing while everybody has been on quarantine, but I'm going to get into that in a second. We're going to go ahead and get started, but we are bored as fuck out in this joint.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. We are bored as hell.
Yeah, yeah.
And it shows.
Yeah.
And not I ain't talking about the DJ, but I'm just talking about the other
people in
stuff.
general. Yeah, people in general. Yeah.
The stuff that I've been seeing. Dude.
Yeah, bored, yeah.
Man.
In general.
All right, go ahead and get started. What's good? It was good.
What is good?
I am your host, Jason JWillDoes, and I got my guy. Is it gonna be Sam or Ivan?
It's Ivan, man.
Okay.
It's Ivan.
I got Ivan, the Grizzly, the Great, and this ugly ass nigga over here.
That man like a sick Marley. He just like a sick Marley. Just
a Rastafarian lobster.
Like a lobsterfarian.
Oh man, we off on the tangent already.
Checking the shit out of somebody.
Man. And we are off on a tangent.
Again.
Man, and this
is second episode quarantine.
Yes.
Second quarantine episode.
Yes. Second quarantine episode.
Yes.
I was thinking about doing an episode like that.
That would be cool, man.
Where everybody just like you at your place, I was at my place.
That would be cool.
Like there's a couple of other people that was like, "Hey man, I can't leave my house, but I wouldn't mind."
Let's do it. Let's do it.
And just record all of our little heads.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Talking. So I'm thinking I might end up doing that.
Let's do it. That would be fun, man.
But this quarantine, I would say, I go ahead and get the bullshit out the way. I would say the people who are single, you can tell why they single.
Yeah.
You be saying, I'm saying some of the stuff that they doing, like, nigga, this shit ain't funny. This shit look boring as hell. Like, nigga. And I'm talking about niggas. I'm talking about the dudes.
What the dudes doing, man? Help me out. Cause
okay, so I mean, just them being on TikTok by themselves.
You cannot be a dude to be on TikTok by yourself, man. I'm sorry. Like, I know my kids want to try it. We already talked about it. I said, I'm gonna do it with my kids. I'm not doing a TikTok video by myself, bro. Okay, that's not finna happen.
I've been seeing dudes doing TikTok videos by themselves. No. I've also been seeing the niggas who are doing the flip the switch TikTok shit.
Yeah.
Dude, take your girlfriend's bra off, my nigga.
Yeah, that's some slaw.
Take your girlfriend's bra off.
No, bro.
With the crop top.
Something's wrong with that, man.
With the skirt on. Take it off, my nigga. Take that off. And you got her wig on. So you got her wig on. You got her. No. And then you just sashaying your hair around. Oh, word, my nigga.
I just flipped the switch.
Flips. And next thing you know, these niggas doing this. Word, my nigga.
And that's what they doing, man. I guess,
your girl no longer respects you after this.
Nah, she didn't respect him before that when he agreed to do that shit.
That's why she asked him.
Because she ain't had no respect for him.
The flip the switch challenge is just like having a white boy come around you and say nigga. Man, what's up, my nigga? And he know he don't say it around nobody else.
He don't say it around nobody else.
She did that to you.
Yeah, sure. and y'all let him get away with it.
She did that to you. Like, hey, let's do a flip the switch challenge.
Y'all let him get away with it.
Okay, baby.
Okay, hon. Sure thing. That would be wonderful. If you doing it with your kids, that's different.
Your kids ain't making you.
But your kids ain't making you put a bra and a dress
and a wig on.
Yeah, and a wig on. Nah, they ain't doing it. Yeah. Now y'all may change like how your shirt or something like that or whatever, with your kids.
Right.
But come on, man, you can't switch with you and your girls' clothes. That's not cool, man.
At all.
I bet somebody listening, man, you can't tell me what to do, man. I got somebody at least, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all niggas just not comfortable with y'all sexuality. Man, if you don't shut your dumb ass up, nigga, you look like an idiot.
That's just like the police and an inmate doing the flip the switch challenge. You see how that sound?
Right.
You see how that shit
Them niggas gonna be behind them bars forever, nigga. Hey, yeah, let's do flip the switch. Put your orange suit on.
And
boom, boom.
Get in this cell right here. Oh, yeah, that'll be a good idea.
All right, now playtime's over. Give us the keys.
Ain't no kid. We flipped the switch for good.
Right. You can't take that back.
Man, sure can't. Like you do with the wigs and the bra. Y'all can't take that back either.
That's crazy.
Just go on, keep it on. Just go on, keep it on. What'd you say? Keep that same energy.
Hey, right.
Go on in there.
Cause trust and believe, it's some niggas that's looking at you like.
No, they're not. Yes, they are.
They like, man, this nigga here. I don't even know if this nigga my partner anymore.
Nah. That's when you send him a text message say, bruh, I'ma holler at you.
Like, that's what you be doing behind closed doors, my nigga.
What you be doing, dog. Put your woman drawers on and shit. No, man, I just did this for TikTok. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Man, he's bored at the house. Okay, man, go play Uno or something, bro.
The realest shit I seen Waka Flocka's wife, Tammy. She was on there trying to do a little TikTok dance, right? She was like, "Come on, Waka Flocka." He was like, "Hell no, you look stupid. Quit that shit." She was like, "But I'm doing it for you." He was like, "Nah, you doing it for the gram." "I'm doing it for the gram for you." He was like, "Man, stop this. You my wife. Go ahead, stop this. You looking silly." She was like, and then she kept trying to dance. He was like, "I'm out of here." He walked off.
Oh man.
I'm not okay. One, that's your fault for trying to put me on live video trying to dance.
Don't.
So he's gonna end up saying something that probably might end up embarrassing you.
Exactly, because you can't. You gotta. And she probably already knew he wasn't gonna go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She knew he wasn't gonna go for it, so that's why she did, thinking he was gonna be like, "Okay, cool, yeah, come on, let's get it." No, this man used to sing. This man used to rap about
Hard in the paint,
and busting folks' heads and shooting.
and she couldn't dance. That was the other thing.
Most of them can't.
That was the other thing. I'm like, dude, she like uncoordinated and everything. You like, word, man.
Oh my god, man. So, man, my question is, with all that being said, you said people are bored. What about the excessive posting and excessive social media interaction we're seeing from some people? Like now I'm seeing people, and excessive, I'm going to include people who hadn't really been on social media in a while are back on social media now.
That would sound like me.
Because
I really ain't been on that job in like 2 years. Then here I am like 82 posts. Like, this nigga going in. What the fuck? Every fucking thought this nigga posting on Facebook. What the hell going on with this nigga?
folks like,
I'm trying to get my engagement up, bitch. Shit, fuck.
like folks, like, man, your last post was March 15th, 2014, and now you got like 17 posts within an hour.
Right.
Man, I was walking outside, man, and a squirrel ran by my foot. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Right.
And that's it. That's you know what I'm saying? And then you don't put a picture of a squirrel on that junk too.
Hashtag squirrels.
Yeah, hashtag squirrels. Hashtag oh shit. Hashtag squirrels run past my foot and scare the shit out of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Folks like, man, you don't even make hashtags that long. Man, what's wrong with you? Oh, for real? Oh, okay. You back posting on Black Planet and some more shit. Like,
Right.
ain't nobody on Black Planet, dog.
Right.
What?
Right.
Damn, I can't figure out how to log into MySpace. What? Are you serious? Man, it's crazy, man.
Now, I will say, since this has been going on, I still ain't really been on social media. It's like, since this has been going on, I have been on social media less.
Well, I mean, you kind of get tired of seeing the same stuff because number one, of course, the number one social media commentary topic, of course, is coronavirus, right? You know what I'm saying? So, of course, everybody's talking about that. I don't care if you're talking about it from a healthcare perspective, from a political perspective, from a public safety perspective, from an economic perspective, coronavirus is, COVID-19 is right there at the top of that list.
And you worrying yourself sick.
Sick about it, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And this is pollen season, and it's like you got allergies, and I'm like, oh my God, I got this shit.
But I said this past weekend, and I was in Subway, and this lady, she coughed like in Subway. This was before they completely went to shutting the restaurants and stuff down outside of like pickup or delivery or just come in and grab or whatever. And man, this lady was like, man, everybody was like, like, and then I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm in another part of the restaurant, right? I'm sitting down eating, and there's only like 7 people in the restaurant at a time, right? It's a Subway, and but everybody looked. But the thing of it was, I'm like, I said, man, what if she did have it? She just coughed like
She ain't cover her mouth or
She
nothing.
ain't cover her mouth. And I was like, oh. I said, let me go and roll up out of here. So I go and grab my stuff and roll up out. And I think to myself, like, man, you really don't need to be sitting down nowhere eating. Nowhere. So this was prior to the announcement made by the mayor, which I think was a good idea, which was great. I think it was a great idea. Mm-hmm. And then today I know that they're like, everything shuts down tomorrow after 6. Only people that need to be out are people that have essential business or essential jobs and so forth and so on. Your electricians, your plumbers, lawn landscaping. I think if you work for city services and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean, you still got to be out and pick up trash and do cleanups and stuff like that.
Right.
Your public health folks or whatever have to be out. But otherwise, and then I think, of course, your government people, your military and stuff like that. And your city, your fire and police and first responders and all of them. But just, man, another thing about it is folks are just hard-headed as hell. Two things that kind of piss me off. The first thing that I would say is like people having gatherings at their homes. That shit makes no sense. That makes no sense.
That's okay.
I don't think it is.
I don't mind that because that you can kind of control. You can control.
You can't control that because you don't know where that person been.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, but it's better controlled than going to the grocery store.
True. Well, actually, I take that back. Actually, in a grocery store,
because I can control the people. I'm like, hey, my nigga, you got to go to the crib.
Well, actually, I see where you're coming from, but because
I can pick and choose who come in my house.
You can,
but picking and choosing who I invite to my home.
Also, your house is a smaller area than a grocery store is.
This is true.
Even if you pick and choose, right? You still don't know if they got it because it's a 14-day window before they actually start having symptoms. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So you have a group of people over to your house dancing and partying and
every day I'm asking you, hey man,
of course, right, of course, which is understandable. You know what I'm saying?
But I wake up every morning. I got this little thermometer. I'm like, okay, 97, cool.
And look, doing steams and shit. I'm steaming apple cider vinegar at the crib with
drinking tea.
Man, what? All of that, dog. No, for real. Because I mean, it's just that's where we are. Like that's just where we are. And I don't know. Maybe we should have been there already as far as our health was concerned. But hey, this is where we are. So,
I've been trying to tell you niggas for 2 years.
Yeah, I get it. I promise you.
I mean, not just you, not you in general, because you've been peeping game. But I'm just saying in general, I've been telling niggas for 2 years, hey man, I need to switch up y'all diet.
Yeah.
Because it's poison that they giving y'all. Exactly. They're pumping it in enormous amounts for a reason.
Yeah. Because the thing of it is that the 2% that they mentioned as far as fatalities is concerned, the main group that we're most concerned with, and this is information readily available by the CDC. This is not anything we just kind of came up with, but this is readily available information from the CDC, is our elderly population. And people who have pre-existing conditions,
right?
In particular, any kind of health, respiratory, so forth and so on, they are the most susceptible to, having those issues, right?
Right.
So when it comes down to it,
man, if they jump pop, man.
Yeah. And when it comes down to it, like, hey, those are the ones that typically suffer the most, right? Or are most susceptible to situations where they might reach their demise.
Right.
And I was listening to some statistics earlier today that population, that particular area of our population is already susceptible to other diseases and so forth. And those are the ones that are expected to pass on anyway. Right.
Right.
And I don't want to be like morbid, but that's what it is. So you have this number, right? and that's kind of already in the spectrum of people having the most health issues that are going that are expected to suffer or pass. Right. So when it comes to it, the rate that we're looking at as far as the spread and so forth is like those people are the ones we should be watching out for the most. However,
it's fast forwarding your life expectancy.
Yes, it's fast. It's fast forwarding your the mortality.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and you're like I said, your life expectancy is going down at that point. You know,
and then these spring breakers made it worse. I'm like, my nigga, you on spring break, and when you come back and live with your grandma and grandpa,
exactly,
you finna kill them.
Exactly.
Coughing and sneezing around them.
Exactly. And you have a higher chance of making it through and if you got it while you're on spring break, you have a higher chance of yourself being healed. You know what I'm saying? You recovering from it faster and so forth and so on. You know what I'm saying? Your grandparent who's had cardiopulmonary disease and so forth, they don't have that same chance. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that same thing. So I don't know, man. I just think that for one, and the other thing was I was a little bit upset. I think we talked about it. I was a little bit upset that churches didn't completely cancel services on Sunday. I was really kind of upset about that.
See, that's the reason why martial law has to be enforced, because you got fucking adults who don't know how to fucking sit at the house.
Who don't know how to sit at the house, but don't know who are supposed to be community leaders, who are not making decisions that benefit the community that they claim to serve.
Like my nigga. Okay, so you got church. This is the year 2020.
Yes,
you can have church from your video phone.
Exactly.
Your congregation can log into a link and you can be good. But no, you want to be fucking greedy and try and get tithes and all of this and all of that. You want to be seen or whatever. Somebody within your church got that junk.
Yep.
Somebody within whatever religious establishment that you are going to, somebody just coughed into the air.
Dude.
Somebody just coughed into their hand and turned the doorknob.
And then
somebody just used the bathroom and sneezed in the air.
Exactly. And then a lot of churches, their congregation of parishioners, a large percentage are elderly people or people with pre-existing conditions.
Right.
So you mean to tell me you love them so much you would rather they come out and be exposed to something that might potentially kill them?
Right. And it's too late now.
It's too late.
It's too late now.
It's too late. Yeah.
I don't think
exactly.
I don't think it's a state yet that has not been affected. Has it? Is it?
Not that I know of.
I haven't looked at the map yet, but it might be one or two that has not been affected yet. But yeah.
It's just, man, it's just not wise. You know?
And it's like
not wise.
And again, if I don't know of you smoking any trees, if I don't know of you smoking any cigars,
right,
or even a vape, my nigga, you are questionable. You are questionable for real. Not saying that the person who's smoking trees isn't questionable either, but
right, of course.
My first thing, hey man, you smoke? No, man. Okay, stay your ass over there real quick. Next question, you got a fever? Have you had a fever in the next past couple of days?
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay. All right. Stay your ass over there.
I don't think so.
When you spit out your mucus, what color is it? That's the other thing. I don't think people are aware of that shit. People, you do know if your mucus is any color outside of clear, you are sick.
Yep. That's right.
You are sick.
That's right.
That junk need to be crystal clear like water is what your mucus should look like. Your body does produce mucus.
Yes, it does.
On its own. It's supposed to do that.
It's supposed to, but
it's like body lubrication.
Not overly. Yeah, it shouldn't produce overly. Yeah.
If you having too much and it starts changing into neon colors or whatever, it's like you having an issue. So if you just coughed up some and spit it out and you looking at it and it look like a legal pad, it's the legal pad color. You have an issue.
You very much so. If your mucus is the same color as if your mucus is the same color as Kermit the Frog, you should probably
definitely
you should probably get it checked out.
For real. I don't even think people know what social distancing is.
Yeah, like go ahead. I'm gonna let you have this one. Go ahead.
Like we can be like okay, you can be out and about, out, but you gotta be feet apart from one another. You ain't gotta be all up on one another hugging, and I put like this. Ever since they made mention of social distancing, I've seen more and more people turning up in fucking restaurants. Like, I'm like, dude, ain't this a luxury restaurant?
Yeah.
I'm like, since when did Privé become a club?
Yeah. Well, you know, they finally, the club folks finally just said, hey, we ain't letting them, but they were still clubbing last weekend, which I thought was crazy, man.
Dude, I'm like,
that was crazy though.
I'm looking at a restaurant, and I'm sitting up there looking at them. I'm listening to it's a long time coming. I'm like, what? What is this is bumping in the loudspeakers at this restaurant? Where niggas is trying to eat sea bass and asparagus?
Man, you know what I attribute that to?
You get ass twerking by your plate? Like, where am I
at? Oh, that is... Okay, so about a month ago, I saw somebody go live at a restaurant, and they were twerking
at a restaurant.
At a restaurant, and I was trying to figure out, was I looking at the wrong thing or what? I'm like, maybe I'm just old and I ain't been out in a while, right? Mm-hmm. They were twerking at a restaurant. It looks like a Mexican place. I don't know where it is. I can't say I've been there. If I have, I wasn't there when that was going on, but I'm like, we're twerking at restaurants now.
It's like, I don't know what it is, but it's almost like after a certain time.
Yeah, it turns into...
It becomes a club.
A club, yeah.
I'm like, dude, this needs to be set on the menu. This needs to be put on the menu. Hey, club hours are so-and-so on the menu. I need to know this so I can be gone. Or... say, for instance, you take your mother out or you take your family out and y'all having a good time. And then it's almost like being out with Cinderella and she turned back to what she turned back into. you sitting there having a great time with your family. And then all of a sudden the restaurant turns back into a pumpkin. You like, what in the world is going on? Baby, cover your eyes, children. Cover your ears, children. Daddy, they're saying bitch everywhere. Word,
man.
Like I'll put like this.
Well,
so it's cool.
I guess the options are limited. Maybe in the restaurants are like, hey, we can pick up on this dance club type of thing if we just fix our hours. I don't know, man.
I mean, it's I put like this. It's cool to turn up, but you can't turn up at every fucking establishment, man.
Yeah, you can't.
And two, it's cool to turn up, but man, we should want better for ourselves where we can have at least one good thing where it's what it's supposed to be, man.
Well,
That way, when you do think of something, go someplace nice. Hey, baby, let's go here.
Yeah.
This joint off the chain and it's in the hood or it's over here and do blah, blah, blah. You can't even go here now because you have the ratchets.
Well,
and I love the ratchets, but
there's a time and place for everything.
Not next to my sea bass.
Yeah. and he's off on a tangent, by the way.
Not next to my asparagus. Like, come on, man.
Asparagus.
Hey, man. You know, that's when you get a little bougie, you pop in your collar. Yes, sir. Let me get the asparagus with the chipotle butter. Like, oh, okay, this nigga know his shit.
Chipotle butter.
Hey. Ask for the Chipotle butter. You like, damn, I need to ask for this more often. Everybody who listen, like, they got Chipotle butter?
Chipotle butter.
Bet. Yeah.
Man. So what opportunities? Oh, there's the other thing about being quarantined. I'm hearing
finding the quarantine bay.
Well, the quarantine okay, so let's talk about it.
Well, talk about yours and we talk about the quarantine.
Okay, so I was reading earlier today that quarantining is inspiring guys to send dick pics again. I thought guys had stopped doing that. And if so, is it a bad thing for for guys to be sending meat back pictures?
I would say it was already worse before. I don't say worse before. Well, yeah, it was already bad before for guys with the internet.
Yeah,
you know how disrespectful women are now, how savage they are now. Mm-hmm. Do you know if you send a picture and it's not to their satisfaction and their liking, your shit just might be retweeted everywhere. Your shit might be mass group text.
Yep.
And you know how mass group text go. You can be in one group text and another group text and 30 group texts is someplace else over in China someplace. You're like, this nigga in Memphis is lacking. You're like, this nigga in China like, I'm bigger than this guy.
Damn, that's messed up. The Chinese got bigger penis than you. You just need to just keep your penis to yourself.
I'm saying, hey, it's not wise. And in the age of the Me Too shit,
you ain't lying.
Oh my God, I am offended. I did not ask for your penis in my inbox.
There it is.
I'm like, bitch,
you just asked me to see.
Bitch, you just asked for my picture.
You asked. I got the message right here.
Hey, this is what happened. She'll ask, you send it. She don't like it. She delete all of her messages before you send it, and then be like, "Girl, look what this nigga done did. He sent me this old ugly ass dick picture." Now you sitting up here like, bitch.
Man, and look, you still got the whole message trail. She done reposted. You like, oh man, for real. Then you like,
now it look like you photoshopped all this shit.
Look like you photoshopped the shit. You know what I'm saying? Or if you put it out there, make you look weak. Like, oh man, that's a woman. Fuck you mean? She trying to out me like she asked for this fucking picture. You asked for it. Let me see what you're working with. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, fellas, this is what you need to do. If you get a message that says, hey, let me see what you're working with, take a few moments and assess who you talking to, first of all, and assess yourself. Let me see. Would I rather her see this on a picture or
I'm like,
person?
baby, you can see this shit live.
You can see it in person. Okay, so yeah, I won't send a pic. You want to see in person? Okay, fine. But if we're quarantined, you just have to wait another month and a half if you can wait that long. Just inbox somebody else because I'm not doing that. Right? Oh, you scared?
I'd be like, where you been in the past 30 days?
Do you
where you been in the last 30 days and who you been around past 30 days?
Have you been on spring break? Did you go to a beach recently? How about have you hung around any NBA stars? What else? Did you and Idris Elba's wife go to the grocery store together? Man. Oh, no. Okay, so good. We checked off all those. Okay, so I need you to cough really hard for me. Just cough real hard and sneeze if you can. Like wiggle your nose. Hit yourself in the nose and sneeze.
I actually be like, hold your breath for 30 seconds.
Yeah, just do that. And if your
chest hurts or burns,
stay where you are.
Right. Man, after I heard that, John, every morning I'm like,
I'll hold my breath. Okay, no burning, no itching, no burning, no itching. Okay, great. I was like, okay, I almost died. Also,
I'm holding my breath, motherfucker. I'm like, shit, I ain't get it, my nigga.
So let's deal with this. You mentioned Quarantine Bay. So my first question will be, and you can answer all of these, sir. Who would be qualified or the definition of a quarantine bay? What are the qualifications of a quarantine bay? And how long what can possibly develop from being a quarantine bay? I'll let you have those, sir.
Why does this have to be all on me?
I mean, I've been doing a lot of talking, so I figured you needed to talk more.
Okay, bet. So I would say one, if this is for a guy, well, definitely for a guy, she can't get on your nerves. Mm-hmm. Definitely somebody who ain't gonna be getting on your nerves. Somebody who got the same vibe. Somebody who don't mind having her dick in your mouth. I mean, shit.
That was very descriptive.
That's the main thing niggas is thinking about. Shit, though.
Well, I mean, for men and women, not just guys. I'm glad everything is shut down so we can't get put off the air.
There might be an edit point. What is this? 36. All right, cool. But I'm just saying, man. It's number one, she can't get on your nerves. I ain't gonna say can't get on your nerves, but y'all gonna vibe. Yeah, pretty much the vibe. The vibes is the vibes.
Okay.
You know what it is.
Okay. And that is not a corona cough, folks. I know this is like, that man is coughing. Somebody dial in. No, it's not. We can't do it live. Somebody call Jay. Inbox Jay. That is not a corona cough, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. But so probably can cook, but I guess that really won't be a necessity because I can cook myself. But yeah, she can cook.
Just the look on your face, man.
Of course, man. She got to be. Well, I ain't gonna say she got to be bad because even.
Everybody. Yeah. We won't make the discrimination on that, but yeah.
Even a,
Mm-hmm. So
a 6 and up.
Yeah. So what's it, geese?
Yeah, we got ducks out here.
The geese are not quarantining. The geese are still outside.
Yeah, they know what it is.
Exactly.
Hey,
what's up?
Real talk. Have you realized that while we have been quarantined, how beautiful the earth sounds? How nature sounds. Like I was listening right before it rained. Mm-hmm. The birds were like singing a song. Yeah. It was like, I'm like, dude, these niggas is happy as fuck out here.
Yeah, because
then all of a sudden it rained and the air is cleaner and
cars aren't moving. The gases are not going into the air. I can definitely tell that the atmosphere is changing. I think that the earth is a living organism. It is a living organism, and we're organisms on the earth. So obviously, when we decide to do things that can be harmful to another living organism, we get the same fate. Mm-hmm. That's why more of us are dying from blood issues, blood pressure, high blood pressure, diabetes, overweight, and so forth and so on, because we're not partaking from the earth to live. We're not using the resources that the earth provides. And what I mean by that is we're talking vegetation, we're talking its clean water sources, its air as well. When we partake in those things, we definitely tell a difference in our psyche, the way we think. Our decision making is much clearer because we are earth. We're living, breathing. As the Bible says, when we die, we go back to the ground, right?
Right.
That we came from, because we were all formed from dirt, from dust. Man was formed from dirt and dust. So when we see that, that's our respect that we're showing to the home in which we live, and that home now is responding to us. As we can see, I was reading something that certain animals started coming back out in certain areas, because they're responding to what's happening. Like you mentioned, the birds. I've heard birds in the morning singing a lot more, like louder.
The past couple of days,
exactly. And I think that's good. I think it's good for the environment. I think it's good for our mental, because we get to recognize that something different is happening.
They were saying the pollution over in China,
yes,
has cleared up.
Yeah.
They were like, you can see the water clear in Italy now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I was like, that is crazy.
Yeah.
That we human beings
Yes.
are the virus.
Exactly.
We are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And all because
the earth is cleansing.
It's cleansing itself now because we're not in its way.
We are the toxin.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, if you can sit your ass down for a second,
we can fix.
I can fix myself.
I can fix myself. There you go.
I can fix myself.
Now, there you
Just
go.
sit your ass down somewhere.
You preaching that? Yeah.
Sit your ass down somewhere. I got this myself. We sit down for a week. Mm-hmm. We sit down for 2 weeks. 30 days for whatever. The earth is like, look, my nigga, look what I'm doing by myself.
Because they were talking about the sky being clear, the smog and stuff, and LA is better and all that kind of stuff. Like,
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
there's a correction I think that needs to be had in the atmosphere. Like, we talk about the market, corrections in the market financially, in the ecosystem, whatever, but the real ecosystem, there's a correction taking place in that too.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like the earth is going through a detox.
And you know what? I mean, hey, I think the earth needs it.
That's crazy.
I definitely think it needs it, man.
But back to this quarantine bae. And I'll put like this. The other thing with quarantine bae is she got to be, or he or she has to be somebody you can trust.
Aha, that's correct, because typically in times like this where your energy is not going to a job or going to other things, your energy is going directly to whatever's happening at home and that person, you're probably going to get a little looser than you normally do. Yeah.
Because trust will be a big issue because one, your not having your business all on social media or on a phone conversation or whatever.
Correct.
And I say that because this issue with, have you heard the issue with Young Bird?
Nah. No.
Okay, so Young Bird, he reinvented himself. He's the hit maker now, right?
Okay.
So on social media, they've been tearing his ass up already about, it was on social media that he had put his hands on this woman, on this woman. I can't remember how old she was, but, and he pistol whipped her.
Oh, wow.
So while all this is going, cause she posted a picture like, he pistol whipped me, he did this, blah, 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 blah. So it was all on TMZ and everybody going in like, oh, Berg is canceled, this, that, and other. So Berg went out there like, hey, this is what it is. And he showed a video. She was a setup bitch.
Oh.
She came over his house. He was supposed to be outside in his backyard in the jacuzzi. Some niggas ran up on his house trying to rob him.
Okay.
But instead, he was in the house and the doors was locked. So they couldn't run up on him. So they was waiting at the door for a signal for her to let them in.
Wow.
When they couldn't come in, then they dispersed or whatever. I was like, man, that's crazy, man. That's why I say somebody you can trust, because she gave them niggas his address
to come directly to
his house.
See, that's another. I think, and I'm with you. During this period of time, it's imperative that you know who you can and can't trust.
Yes.
Yep.
Because of shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And truth be told, I have been in a situation like that. Mm-hmm. I was in a situation like that when I was younger. You know, when I was riding in the Lexus.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have some. I used to stay in some apartments over in the Haven.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had my partner with me or something one day, and we went over this chick house. We went to go pick her up, and she came over. She came over to the crib or whatever like that.
Mm-hmm.
And me not paying no attention. I really, nigga wasn't paying no attention. Me and my nigga rapping or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. And I'm on the. I can't remember. I'm on the phone. It was a whole bunch of shit was going on. She was like, "Hey, I need to use the phone real quick." Like I said, not thinking nothing of it. So she went, used the phone, whatever like that. Mm-hmm. Came back downstairs. We having cool little time. Phone, all of a sudden the phone keep ringing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not answering the phone because I'm entertaining company.
Right, you entertaining company, right.
All of a sudden my nigga's like, man, why your phone keep ringing? I was like, I don't know. So I answer it, hang up. Mm-hmm. Phone ring again. He answered the phone. And he's like, hey man, so a nigga keep calling this phone. Mm-hmm. I was like, what? So he's like, hey, you got a nigga calling this house phone? Who you call? Mm-hmm. She was like, I called my girlfriend. Mm-hmm. I was like, he was like, no, I think you told some nigga to come over here where you are. Mm-hmm. And now we call the number back from her phone. Mm-hmm. Nigga was like, where you at? He's like, bitch, gonna get up out this joint. Mm-hmm. And we left and parked like across the street. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden we see his car riding through real quick. I'm like, see? Mm-hmm. All right, bet. Mm-hmm. You can't, man, like that's, what was it? Episode 2? Man, these hoes are savages. Man. And that was back then.
But see, that's been going on.
I know, but they are worse. This what
I heard. I've heard some stuff about that's happened in the last couple of years. Like, man, how a dude be thinking he going on a date with a chick he done met, and they done talk for a month before they go.
Especially through these dating app shits.
The dating app, and he show up, and they go eat, and then they leave, and you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I need to stop by the store right quick. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, cool. I'm finna run in here and give me some cigarillos or whatever the case.
Surprise, nigga.
And she closed the door and walk in the store, and next thing you know, you get somebody tapping that yawk on the window, and you like, oh man, get out the car, bro. You know what it is. Like you ain't nothing you could do then.
Right. She in the she in the gas station.
She in the gas station, and you sitting outside like a dummy. Wait, but you don't know because you like, oh man, we've been talking for a week.
You think you finna get some tail?
Exactly, and that's what they be getting y'all in trouble. When I say y'all, I mean y'all. They be getting y'all in trouble, man. She's sending you all kind of news and stuff. You excited, you like, woo, yeah, rubbing hands like Birdman, baby. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I know what's finna go down. Oh. Come on, man. Don't do it like this, brother. We supposed to be brothers.
Shut your ass up, nigga. Drop it off.
Speak brothers. Are you a baller? Are you a baller? Are you a baller? For real? You a baller? Give me that shit. Get your. What that man say? Oh, you don't man. Get on with that. What that man said? What he say? What Kane say after that? That the dude's like, man, we supposed to be brothers, man.
I think he said something about the Nation of Islam.
Yeah, he said, get on with that Mr. Farrakhan.
Yeah. Oh man, it'd be like Project Pat. Give me them rings. Right. For
real, man. Yeah, man. Watch yourselves, fellas and ladies. Watch yourselves. Some people gonna use it as an opportunity to come together. Other folks gonna use the opportunity to try to come up.
Dudes ain't gonna set you up. Dudes ain't gonna set you up. Ain't gonna set a girl up. He'll just steal out of her purse. He'll just steal out of her purse. He ain't gonna try and rob her or nothing like that.
This show is a nice Michael Kors, baby.
Nah, he ain't gonna steal a Michael Kors. He gonna
Ooh. Oh. Food stamp card.
She got like how many 20s in here? Ooh, cool. She ain't gonna miss these.
Man, you sound really familiar with that, sir.
No, sir. I'm not a pocket change thief, man. Shit. I got a good mouthpiece on me, sir.
Oh, hey, it's a family show. Well, no, it's
Nah, I ain't talking about like that. I'm talking about a good mouthpiece. I'm talking about I talk good, man. Shit.
This guy says he's a great talker.
Once you get to know me, man, you like, this guy here, wow.
Sounds like game to me.
Who? I mean, real talk, in this life, everything's about game. Everybody spits a good game.
Everybody has an angle, man. Everybody has an angle.
I ain't gonna say an angle, but it's all about how good your game is.
True.
How well you spit your game. How well you spit your game. Some people game so good, shit, you can get the ass on first night. Other niggas can holler at that same chick.
Really?
And might not even get it. Or get it 3 months later. Or like we talked before, don't even get it until they get married.
Yeah.
That same chick.
Even during quarantine, man? I think the rules are changing a little bit.
I'm talking about in general. I'm talking about that in general. But yeah, the quarantine joint.
I think the standards are being lowered in quarantine.
Why you say that?
Because they just want somebody to be with.
Now, for women on the other hand, yeah, they're just bored.
You think it's just all boredom or actual attraction?
I'll say this: niggas who normally have been getting rejected are getting
Accepted.
Mm-hmm. They are bored. I'm dead. Okay.
Maybe she just realized what nice guy this guy is.
Yeah, his place is better than hers. He got more toilet tissue and groceries.
Did he go to the store last Monday instead of last Wednesday? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying. He look like he prepared. I go over there. He look like he got some good cable.
I'm not finna do that.
And the same thing for dudes.
That's true.
For the same thing for dudes. Oh, her place better than mine.
Yep. I stay in Pepper Tree.
She got some good Wi-Fi.
I stay in Pepper Tree and she stay in
she stay in Cordova or someplace. So yeah, of course.
Shout out to the people in Pepper Tree though. I'm not talking about y'all because I know y'all gangsters.
Nigga, real talk, I bet they got the best cable over there.
Dude, they got, because look.
The best cable and Wi-Fi.
Because ain't nobody going over there.
Hey, give them all the speeds.
Yep.
We ain't going over there. Give it to them.
Yeah.
All the channels.
Just let them have all the channels. They got 727 channels.
We are not going over there to fix nothing.
we doing all this on the computer.
Right.
Let's just make sure.
We can go to the system remotely now.
Yeah.
It's fixed.
They'll send a drone over there to put a nail in the wall.
Right.
Man.
But yeah.
I think
it's how well a person's place is, if it's comfortable, if they have good snacks, food, if they'll be just good company, period. You definitely don't want to talk to somebody who sound like Kim Kardashian all day.
Yeah, I think the companionship and
Jason, what are we doing today?
Oh no.
Jason, you like watching this?
No.
Jason, what is? I'm like, oh my God, this one.
That's terrible.
Please.
remove thyself from my presence.
Don't you got a place?
I can't go there.
It's just you. You quarantine. Go back home.
Quarantine yourself, but make sure you don't come back over here. I'm not sick, but I might be the next time you come, so don't come.
I just coughed while I was in the bathroom. You might want to go home.
Look about all the people that's using the quarantine as an excuse to break up.
Man,
I'm sorry, baby. I can't come over there no more. It's we gotta remain 6 feet apart, and I don't do long. This is a relationship.
like, bitch, you cough one more time. Cough one more time. You said you don't smoke weed. Cough one more time.
She trying to hold a coffee hand about to bust a blood vessel.
Dude.
You got to go.
That is the funniest shit to see while this is going on.
Somebody trying
niggas
to
holding in they cough.
Trying to hold their cough in.
Because they don't want you to think that they got the virus. Man, a nigga face is turning colors because they holding in the cough. I was looking at them doing Steph Curry on the interview. He was like, he was about to say something. He was like, yeah, so
so how's it going in HR today?
You damn near about to choke yourself because you holding the cough.
Hope you guys have a good day. Excuse me just a moment. That man run out one door, down some steps, out another door, just to cough outside, loud as hell. Get outside.
I'm like, people, y'all can cough. Just cough in the paper towel. Yeah. Cough in the cough. There used to, you know what? There used to be a thing back in the day called a handkerchief.
Mm-hmm. Where you cough in it, sneeze in it, whatever, just so you wouldn't.
I understand we have the pocket square in your suit, but that little pocket there used to be where your handkerchief goes.
Yes.
You'll pull it out and you sneezed into it.
Yes.
And you put it right back into that pocket.
Oh. Yeah.
You coughed into that thing and you put it right back into that pocket.
Well, I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to put it back in your pocket, but
why come?
Well, it's nasty. It's pretty nasty.
You're not gonna throw it away.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna wash it.
You're gonna wash it when you get home.
Yeah, but that's still kind of nasty, man. I never did that when I wore suits a lot and handkerchief. I never really, I would sneeze, but I would carry another handkerchief with me to sneeze into that one. So I wouldn't use my pocket square.
But, sir, you notice I didn't use the term pocket square. I wasn't talking of a pocket square. I'm still talking of the handkerchief.
Oh, handkerchief. Chief.
This guy here.
So I do have a little joke to laugh about. Somebody said that I'm trying to find it to read it here real quick. So somebody said that now all the men who were married that had side chicks have to go home and actually be with their wives, and vice versa. All the women who had side dudes have to actually go home and engage with their wives. And
but you know what's funny though?
Yes.
It's more wives who are hating to be at home with their husbands or boyfriends than it is men who are hating to be around their wife.
Man. I'll just I won't mess with that one.
All I'll say is
I don't want to get jumped.
I have heard so many conversations from other friends, I would say. From other guys.
Wow.
They're saying, man, this chick out here saying, man, it's so dry over here. And my niggas being like, I can't do nothing about it because we quarantined.
Wait a minute. Ain't you an electrician? Yeah. Don't you still go to work? Yeah. Well, you can come over.
Shit, no, I can't. No, you ain't putting me in that situation while he there. No.
Some will try that though. I just think that this is causing some I'm not even finna do it, man. I'm not finna do it. All I'm gonna say is
they realize they don't like that nigga like that anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that too. And now that he's gone back home or she's gone back home, how are you getting your fix, fellas, ladies? What are you doing to whether that person was giving you some pretty good dome or sex or
dude
they were paying some bills? How does it feel to have to take care of that yourself now, you selfish person?
I saw this tweet. Hold on. I'm gonna let you I'm gonna read you this tweet once I find it. But
all right. Oh man, supposed to be tripping me out. I don't do such and such. I don't do this. I don't do that. But when your married boyfriend break up with you, you get mad.
It's funny because it was some females was posting. It was a tweet. Man, what was that John at?
And dudes with the married girlfriends. Hey, fellas, I want you to listen up real close. Hey, don't believe her when she say she ain't getting nothing at home either. Don't be getting mad because you go home and have sex with her husband. Dudes be mad. They be mad.
Cause she going home having sex with her husband?
Yeah, the dude she mad. Yeah, the side dude be mad. He be mad. I thought that was mine. Man, she been married to him 22 years. Shut your dumb ass up. Ain't nothing yours.
Man, what did jump? Man, I behave. See, man,
You lost.
I hate when I be thinking that Instagram like sporadically deletes memes or certain things like that, but
Maybe so.
it was a term. It was a tweet that said something in reference to this was women on her tweeting, and it was like, please bring the NBA season back. My nigga fucking me like 6 times.
Oh my God.
And then,
I think I saw that.
And then it was like a response where the chick down there was like, well, at least she's like, well, you good. At least you ain't sucking dick every 2 hours. Yeah, so I was like, I'm like, she must get on this nigga nerve. Like, man, come on, be quiet.
First of all, folks, we did not post those.
We did not post it. These were women who posted tweets.
Yes, very much so. They posted that. We did not do that. There were some ladies that posted that. And this is just our response to that, which we admire them for the hard work that they're doing to maintain the sanctity of their households and the peace in their households.
But at the same time, they're getting tired of their nigga at the same time. Oh boy, man, that was hilarious.
Yes, it was. But I want to applaud these ladies for
especially
being on the
front, every 2 hours.
Yes, they're being on the front lines.
She's willing to go above and beyond.
Above and beyond. And
I love you for him.
That's right. That's he should be grateful and thankful that God gave him such a gift.
Yes, that if you can say my queen, come.
Correct.
Comes up.
And if there are other ladies that are out there that are interested in showing the same love and respect for their men, just give us a call and let us know. We can direct you to some responsible parties, not necessarily ourselves, but other men who are much deserving of that love and
great
affection.
Great knowledge
and knowledge. Thank you very
much.
The
knowledge that you willfully give.
Correct.
knowledgeable women are appreciated.
That's right. Wisdom and understanding is key in any relationship.
Yes, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
So one thing I'm trying not to forget this. The other aspects of quarantining, I think you mentioned trust. I think we talked about how you communicate. How do you think your relationship will be once and if the quarantine is over soon? Will there be a bond there? Will there be just like, you was just here for the moment? How do you think a lot of these relationships are going to turn out after this?
Now, if it was a new bond, and now if it was somebody that you took a chance on, like, you might have been rapping for here and there. Like, you know what? She seemed like she might be cool. We can kick it with. Now, that might be a new endeavor you can continue to go down the road.
To move forward with, right.
Now, you also can take this new endeavor and be like, man, I can't wait till this son is over with.
Yeah, there'll be some folks on both sides of that.
Because she's going to be like, why are you still in this room? Why you keep separating? Hey, bitch, we supposed to be quarantined. But I thought you said you didn't mind us being in the room together.
Shut up talking to me. I'm tired of you.
I know what I said, but you cough ugly. Can you imagine being in a home with somebody who cough like like you got some horse hairs down in your throat. What are you trying to hack up? What is this?
Man, what? I was you do have to be willing to deal with and put up with, man, like their stuff. Because like
all I say is
farting and you gotta be able to be around somebody that fart and poots and stuff like that too, man. You can take that stuff.
But I will say this though. You won't have to tolerate it if it's somebody younger than you. Because, well, let's put like I'll say 25.
25.
Like that young and like younger than you, like 25, between 25 and 35, they ain't gonna be trying to fart in front of you. They're gonna be trying to still be cute in front of you. Now somebody 35 and up, she gonna be like, nigga, you pass gas, you know what this is. You like, this bitch here. She just gonna take all the luster out of this.
Oh man. I think, man, people will people got to get used to this. Is a human being, so you know what I'm saying. But you gotta get used to certain things. I think I don't think it should be a problem.
But people ain't gonna be wanting to do it during the get to know phase.
No, unless they looking at being with that person for a while.
Because I put like this: you guarantee during the get to know phase, I don't want to know how stanky you light up the bathroom.
So at what point?
Cause trust and believe, once you go in there and take a shit and she dropped that donkey shit or something up in that joint, you be like, you know what? You better go back to the house, man.
Man, she taking a donkey. Golly.
Yeah. You know that joint where it just stink up the bathroom? Like, ugh. What's wrong with you?
I had too much cheese at lunch.
Right. She know it's something. She know it's thinking. She come out with her head down when she see you. Like,
you go, God, dog. What died? Did you spray?
Don't make fun of me. My stomach been hurt all week. Don't make fun of me. I don't know what's wrong.
Like, quit playing.
Oh man! And she had okra, eggs, some salsa, a pizza, and some neck bones the day before. Neck bones with extra mustard and hot sauce.
Hey, so while we talking about quarantine, babe, and everything, this ties in with a question. Have you ever had sex with a chick and like afterwards, the next morning you find yourself singing a George Michael song?
No. Maybe New Edition, but not George Michael.
I can't think of the words right now, but you know the Careless Whisper. You know this song?
Yeah. Hello.
I found myself singing this song. I was like, wow.
What? Wait a minute, dog. Hold on. We got to pause. Are you serious?
Oh man. I'm like, where's this song? I put like this. It wasn't on the radio. It wasn't on TV. All of a sudden, the song just popped up in my head. Man, hold on. What's this song, man? I can't even think of it.
George Michael, Careless Whisper. Is this what the song is? This is.
So yeah, it's like. And then the saxophone key.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm like, man,
you know what's interesting? You know what's interesting? I never knew that the name of that song was Careless Whisper. I thought it was I'm Never Gonna Dance Again. That's it right there.
That is it.
I always thought I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Shout out to all the 80s, the 70s or 80s babies out there that know this song.
Dude,
I'm never gonna dance again. You know, back in the 80s, they always had that, I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Why they always just sound like that, dog? They always just sound like that.
but do you realize how much blue-eyed soul singers that we used to listen to back then?
Yeah.
Our parents used to listen to back then?
And
these niggas used to sing like Billy Ocean.
These are quarantine thoughts, by the way, and they're very important quarantine thoughts, because I think maybe we can talk about what we got, like 15 more minutes or so, something like that. So quarantine thoughts. So Jay, my guy here, says that Post Malone is a culture vulture. I will say this. I have asked this question to other people, and all of them say that Post Malone is a culture vulture.
How do we segue into this?
I said this is quarantine thoughts.
Okay, gotcha.
Quarantine thoughts. Okay.
Ooh, squirrel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you were talking about George Michael. You mentioned Blue Eyed Soul. So of course, Blue Eyed Soul is George Michael, is Michael McDonald. You got, you know what I'm saying? All those. Well, yeah, George Michael a little bit, and I think Kenny Loggins or somebody like that. But so you talk about Blue Eyed Soul, right?
Right.
Now, if we say, most people that I talk to say that Post Malone is a culture vulture, right?
Right.
So maybe you can help me out with the definition, right? But if Post Malone's a culture vulture, we'll say one of the earlier culture vultures was who? Elvis Presley, right? We say Elvis Presley, right? Okay. So
Definitely.
what determines a culture vulture versus what was Blue Eyed Soul? Or can Blue Eyed Soul be sung by a culture vulture and still be Blue Eyed Soul? Because we go back to what Bobby, what's his name? What's the song? We were just talking about it.
I bet. Well, no, I ain't gonna say I bet money, because somebody might come up and like, "Hey, I got the answer. You said you bet money."
Mm-hmm.
I would say that those blue-eyed soul singers 9 times out of 10 had black writers that were singing a song. So, like the David Sanborns, the George Michaels, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
There was a black writer back there.
Of course.
So That's fine.
Yeah.
The culture vulture part goes into taking it like it's your own, like the Justin Bieber, Justin Timberlake, all of this. You dress it up. You dress it up like it's your own, but you know where you got that jump
So
from.
do you think Justin Timberlake's a culture vulture?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So what's your definition?
Yes.
So give me your definition of culture vulture.
So somebody who comes and takes your style as your own. They come in dressed as you, talk as you, get all the accolades that you, but I put like this, but yeah, they'll get all the accolades as you should as an artist from that genre probably should, but he's getting it over everyone else.
Okay, so
Because he's a copy of me. Because he's a copy of my genre, and because of, since he has this white face, he's accepted more in places. And so, the reason why he's winning these awards is because he has a wider audience.
right.
Wider. I'm sorry, just in case if anybody thought I was saying whiter. Wider audience.
So if we do that, if we say that, then we have to think about the Michael McDonald's. So you think Michael McDonald is a culture vulture, or you think Michael McDonald just happened to be soulful?
Now, I will say this. Now, I won't say that all white artists are culture vultures. Culture vulture is pretty much what you are doing with it when you are within the culture. So what you are doing with the imagery of with the culture, that becomes the problem. You become twisted and you become supporting a certain message that you yourself do not even live.
Okay.
You've never lived that before in your life. You don't know anybody who lived that life, but you're rapping this style type of thing.
Right. Okay. So I see what you're saying.
You might be rapping about drugs and violence and living in the hood.
You have no experience in that environment. Okay.
And you don't know anybody of that lifestyle. So you are portraying this type of a lifestyle, tattooing your face, tattooing all this other type of stuff. And then you get to skate off easily by saying, "Oh, I'm a rock star." Right. No, nigga, you in here rapping, my nigga, and then you talking about, "Oh, I'm a fucking rock star. I can do." No. You can't come in the culture and then call it something else while you're within the culture.
Yeah, you can't change you cannot define. I think if you're going to invade the culture and not make a stand for it, you should sing and shut up. Like, don't say nothing. Don't be bothered with nothing. Because I know some people, like in the case for Post Malone, right? I know some black artists who are like, Post Malone's my guy. Like, he's good people. But for the most part, I think of the other thing. I think you see Post, and I don't hate Post at all. Like, I like some of Post's music. But in reference
I don't
to,
like none of his songs.
Yeah, I mean, that's all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's up to what people like or don't like. But
have you
go ahead.
Go.
Well, no, I was just saying that, it's like, hey, I can be country when I want to be country, and I can be rock when I want to be rock, and then I'm gonna do my rap and hip hop type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the culture vulture comes in. Like, you can dip in and out if you want to, but when it benefits you, rather
rappers,
not just because
rappers can't do that,
right? Oh, and I'll give you
they can't dip in and out.
I'll give you a prime example. The backlash that Lil Nas X got from the country sector, from those sector portion of fans, they didn't want to accept him as that being country song, and then Billy Ray Cyrus had to hop on and get his back with it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, no, I'm gonna get on the song. So that'll force them to play it on country radio, because this is
that benefited him because that nigga was blackballed by country anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have a problem with it because,
Right.
you know what I mean? He stood up for a black artist. So I don't have a problem with it at all. And Lil Nas X is not like, I don't rock a lot of his music. Like my kids like a couple songs, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? But he saw something that was important. And I think, you know, when you have artists who care about the art, not just how much money it can make them. And then the reason why when some people say that Timberlake, and I'll say when I'm talking about, you know, some people say Timberlake's a culture vulture. Some people say he's blue-eyed soul. I think, you know, he kind of gets that. Yeah, I kind of call him blue-eyed soul. But I think what happened after the whole Janet Super Bowl thing, how he didn't really go to Janet's aid as far as the situation.
I ain't never liked Justin Timberlake. The only time I liked Justin Timberlake is when he did that song with 50 Cent and Timberland.
I think that was after his first album.
That was the AO Technology, something like that.
Yeah.
That was the only song I liked by him. But Justin Timberlake to me was our Elvis Presley.
Wow.
He is.
Wow. That's kind of a I've never heard anybody say that.
I mean, okay, so you have a blue-eyed soul singing, rapping, dancing entertainer who comes in by mimicking, or I'll say better yet, mocking Michael Jackson, moonwalking.
Okay.
So that's your first theft.
And I know with what's his name? But go ahead. No, go ahead. I was gonna say the thing about Sinbad.
I know his first theft. That's his first theft.
Mm-hmm.
So then he goes and probably gets on some other people's songs, black artists. Didn't he come out? Didn't he have a song with Usher or something?
I think so. He did a lot. He did a lot with Pharrell and Timberland in the beginning.
Okay, so if you going with Pharrell, you taking some of their style.
Okay.
You I'm gonna use your word. You pander towards a certain audience.
Okay.
To get your street cred.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get your street cred, now you out of here.
Okay. I think
when ain't nobody checking for you, okay, let me go ahead and get my street. Let me go make a song with Meek Mill.
Okay.
That don't even. I don't even see how that even go together. But hey, let's do. I want to do a song with Meek Mill. That's to keep his name hot because Meek Mill the hottest thing
at that time
right now.
So what? Well, nah. Well, I don't know, man. I think Justin. I think
we are too welcoming. We are too welcoming of people who can dance, who can do the same things that we are. It's almost like we are. Wow, he can do this too. Oh my God! Like Vanilla Ice when he came through, man, he can't high top fade, MC Hammer dancing ass nigga. And he's like, oh my God, Vanilla Ice. This like, dude, cut the clown show. Now, mind you, I did like Ice Ice Baby,
of course,
but after you look at it, it was a fucking clown show. Yeah, you had a white MC Hammer. Is actually what it was.
Yep.
He had MC Hammer pants, the Hammer shoes,
the high top fade,
with a white high top fade.
Yep. It was pretty much it was a mockery, actually.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Because even I think even what's his name, Rob Van Winkle or whatever his name is, even he kind of said it was like kind of clownish. I'm like, yeah, we remember that because you was lame as hell, and then but we heard the song so much. We actually started liking the song. The song wasn't a bad song.
We are too welcoming of the Elvis Presleys in our genre.
We inviting too many folks.
Eminem is another Elvis Presley. Now, mind you, he has the hip hop impersonation very well. Very well. Very well, but he is a white Elvis Presley.
Oh my God!
We are blinded by We are blinded by the spiritual miracle.
Okay,
We blinded
so-
by all that shit, and then we're like, this nigga cold as hell. No,
Hold up.
he is cold,
We
but
gotta do-
again, he has stolen our style, and then whenever he can come out with something, he drop diamond. So let somebody do the exact same thing as him.
That's black.
That's black. Not even close.
Well, you know, that's what I think even Eminem said that the best MC out of Detroit was Royce the 5'9". I think he rapped it too.
And he don't even get the same numbers.
And he don't get the same numbers. But
on Eminem's label.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And
My point exactly.
yeah, and Royce has actually been rapping longer and probably has more songs out than him. And I think even Dylan and Slum Village talked about, they was like, dude, we like Eminem ain't doing nothing special. And it wasn't like they was hating on him or nothing, but they was like, M ain't doing nothing special. We know
this is not hate. This is not hate that I'm saying. What I'm saying is
hometown cooking saying, hey, we know who taught M how to spit. Like they was really talking about Proof before they was talking about Eminem.
They stole the style from someone and took off with it.
Yeah. And because somebody white was doing it, everybody it just went crazy.
That's what I'm saying. He's another Elvis Presley.
Think about it. Chuck Berry.
Elvis Presley took his shit from B.B. King and all of them.
Oh, he did Muddy Waters
everybody from the blues circuit he stole from.
Yeah.
He stole.
Yeah.
Look it up. White people probably might get
They
upset.
can't get mad.
That nigga was a thief.
He sure was. He sure was.
There is a mural right now somewhere down in Memphis on a wall with a snake coming out of his mouth. The nigga was a snake. So again, they take somebody's sound, and somebody might even teach them how to structure a song. Next thing you know, that dude is taking off with your sound, and he has become popular.
Mm-hmm.
I can name you any white rapper you bring up. I'll name you somebody in his crew that he probably mimicked and took off from. You said Proof for Eminem.
Mm-hmm. Proof was that guy, actually.
Vanilla Ice. I'm sure there was somebody that was in his crew that was rapping like, dude.
Or either he just flat foot stole somebody's stuff. Like they was doing a lot of that.
Yes.
At that point in time, there was a lot of people like mimicking rappers, like
Yes.
almost exactly like them and calling their name something else.
Yes.
Like that whole what was them two dudes, man? It was two dudes that had the same name. They had the same exact rap name.
It was the 21 Savage. It was that beef with the Savages. You talking about that?
No, I'm talking about like back in the day. Like
Okay.
you had one dude named DJ something, and another dude had the same, like almost same name, and they had this battle or some crazy stuff or whatever. I can't remember what it is. But it was a couple rappers too had the same name, like Young something or Ice something or
And one
whatever.
of them fade away real quickly.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you, now, the only time I would say it doesn't seem like, now I would say they all might be culture vultures, but the only way where I say they do not is where they stay in their lane.
Yeah. Well,
Like I was going to ask you about the Little Dicky guy.
so yeah. Let's talk about Lil Dicky real quick.
Have you seen that show?
I haven't seen the show, but I've heard him rap before.
So, he a dope rapper. Mm-hmm. Like when I listen to people, first I listen to what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Like I'm gonna give you a full listen before I be like, nah, you this that and other. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna listen to your full material, see if you got your own style, you rap your own lane, whatever like this. Mm-hmm. This nigga got his own little lane,
Right.
but I would say he's like just a Jewish Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
But his lane ain't like he trying to be a gangster rapper either though.
Yeah, and that's what you don't want to do for anybody.
So I was
You
like,
ain't
okay,
letting nobody
cool. He rapping himself.
Yeah.
I dig that. That's cool.
Yeah. But I don't know. I guess my.
And I got one other tangent.
Okay. No, you go ahead. You go ahead. What you got?
Y'all keep giving J Electronica
Man,
too many excuses.
it's not. What are you talking about, man? Ain't nobody even been talking about the album. Nobody's talking about the album, man. So this done. It ain't even nothing.
They ain't talking about the album because they trying not to get the Rona.
No, I'm just. Oh well. Yeah. No, I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about J Electronica, sir.
I know.
Reason being,
It disappointed you.
No, it didn't disappoint me. It did not disappoint me at all.
I just keep, you know.
I think this was.
I keep saying people saying, well, it's this. It was you know you just got to have these type of ears and you got to do so and so.
You really do, because if you listen to it, Jay-Z
Man, that's like a nigga trying to tell me about. There's somebody trying to tell me about some champagne that's an acquired taste. Nigga, that shit just nasty.
To the people that think it's nasty, somebody might think it tastes good.
Okay, acquired taste.
I'm just saying.
Right. So is doo-doo. Is an acquired taste.
Always to the extremes you go, sir.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, my nigga. But it just, because I want to be able to.
I listen to the album every day, by the way.
I want to be able to enjoy this masterful art that everyone. Well, you know what? Maybe that's why. Maybe I don't get. That's why I don't get the art that everyone sees.
Amen.
Because like even
Basquiat,
at first, I didn't really like it until people explained to me that he was the artistry was because he was painting with his left hand and he was right-handed. I was like, okay, this is cool. I can see this. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I guess the only thing that I can understand, only way I would be able to understand if I was into the 5% Nation information like that. And I don't know the mathematics like that.
You don't even have to be, man. The line that and some of the lines, of course, with Electronica is spitting is like he's flipping from English to
I would say
Spanish
this is a
to,
dope
Arabic, but
I would say this is a dope Jay-Z featuring J Electronica album.
Okay, I can roll with that too because I think
I ain't gonna say that.
Watch the Throne 3, 2.
I ain't gonna say that because they'll give credit to this album. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Jay-Z features.
Wow,
Jay-Z's features was dope.
Wow.
Jay-Z's features was dope.
Man, that's amazing. It's amazing.
I can't give credit to the album, so yeah, I had to take that back.
It's kind of difficult to do, I thought. But I have one final thing. If you don't have a quarantine bay, use this time to get to know about yourself, so that when you become unquarantined, you can be someone's bae. That's for guys and ladies.
And you know what's happening?
And what is happening, sir?
Guys are making TikTok videos.
Yeah.
When they're finding out themselves.
Okay, I think that's a great way to close the show.
Man, I could have sworn I seen a video of Gerald Levert or Gerald Levert's dad or something on TikTok with his grandkids.
You know that Gerald Levert's dead, so it's got to be Eddie Levert.
Okay, Eddie Levert. I know it's one of the Leverts, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
if Gerald Levert is doing a TikTok video, don't show it to me. I do not watch dead people on TikTok.
I was like, man, but
TikTok.
People.
TikToks.
Fellas.
TikTok.
Fellas. Please.
TikTok.
Get off the TikTok by yourself, man. There's no way you can be cool. There's no way.
There's no need for a grown man doing a TikTok video by himself. If he does, that man does not cut his own grass.
It should at least be like making. Now it shouldn't even be making a joke because
he does not paint his own house.
9 times out of 10, we not really that funny either. That's why I ain't never truly tried to make no video. I'm not that. Other people might sound funny, but I don't think I'm that funny to want to post some shit. And I'm like, man, this shit corny in the motherfucker. Delete.
Did my best.
You know what? I remember I had made a story. I made a little video and I was finna post a story. But you know what happened?
What?
God came down and gave some type of a message and it did not post. I kept like, why did y'all want seeing? I kept pressing send, and it said fail, retry. I'm like, you know what, forget it. And it was like him saying, no,
don't do it.
No, my child.
I've had that happen before.
No, my child. I'm like, you know what? Fine. That's just deleted. Hey man, pay attention to the signs, my nigga. Pay attention to the signs when you see them shits.
Pay attention to the signs, man.
Pay attention. Cause they be right in front of you. You just keep ignoring them. And you like,
hey, look at those signs over there. Da, da, da.
Right. I'm gonna still try and send this later.
Man, typing like the little monkey typing on that meme.
Oh, babe. What?
Trying his best to make that joke go through. Sand.
Oh,
sand, nigga, sand.
Right. Why is not going through? Is there something wrong with your phone? Oh, babe. We'll go ahead and go wrap this joint up, my nigga.
Yeah, man. Great show today.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
The quarantine series, episode 2.
Yeah. See how long this gonna last.
Yes, hopefully. Only a few episodes.
People, leave us some toilet tissue, man.
Hey, we gotta poop and blow our nose too.
You know what? I'm cool on tissue. I need the paper towels, man.
Yeah, paper towels too. Man.
I ain't realized how much I go through paper towels. So
yep, I ain't either.
I'm about to start. And you know the other thing that be pissing me off? The paper towels where it's like the multiple.
Oh yeah,
where you have like 2 or 3 tears within them joints.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to conserve, and I try and tear the one, and the whole 3 come off. I'm like, no. I just wanted the one. You already tear off like the first 2 little perforated edges, and you try to rip it off in 2.
This man.
Like, dude.
This bad.
I just wanted the one.
Oh,
I'm trying to conserve sheets. Oh man! After a while, they're gonna be drying his hands off in the grass. Oh, and before I go, people learn how to survive, man. Learn how to stretch your food. Yep. I've been hearing about how y'all going to get groceries, and the shit that y'all going.
Yep.
The shit that y'all going to get, you ain't gonna last till Wednesday.
Yep, I would agree.
Like stretching your food is like going to get some cabbage, black eyed peas, sweet potatoes,
navy beans.
You can something to make some cornbread with. Mm-hmm. You can live off that. If you make that Monday, you'll still be eating off that Friday.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
I mean, I'm just saying, y'all. I mean, y'all act like y'all ain't never struggled before in your life.
Man,
go back to how you struggle. A tomato sandwich can get you a long way.
Okay,
shit.
With a mayo on it.
That's what I'm saying. Tomato sandwich. Yeah. Sprinkle some salt on that bitch. Yep. Shit, you get you some chips. You are good. Po man chili.
Mm-hmm.
Po man chili is pork and beans and ground beef, my nigga. In my case, it will be. Beans and lentils or beans and falafel, but still.
Yeah.
Learn how to stretch your food. Fuck this shrimp. Fuck this lobster, nigga. You gotta survive.
Falafel. This man said falafel.
I'm just saying, y'all acting like y'all don't know how to.
I would have called it falafel.
Y'all act like y'all don't know how to survive. Like shit, y'all trying to buy up all this tissue. You can wipe your ass with newspaper.
Man. I wouldn't advise it though.
Okay.
Obviously.
I'm just saying.
Newspaper's a little rough. Appreciate it.
If you rub the paper.
Okay, man. All right.
Dude, I'm telling you, Wolves, talk to me. When I used to be in the projects, while we used to be in the projects, we used to be a babysit over in Tulane in Fairleigh. The Tulane Apartments. People know over there in the Four Corners what Tulane Apartments is in that. Shit, when we ran out of Scott's tissue, we rubbed the newspaper together to make it soft and wiped our ass with that shit and flushed. That's real shit.
That's called surviving.
Exactly. So I'm telling you, if you running out of tissue, you got paper there. Rub that shit together. If you say that it's too hard, rub that shit together, make it soft, and wipe. It flushes.
It sure does.
I'm trying to give you some pointers how to survive. I heard shit.
I mean, I really don't need those pointers because I've never had to use newspaper ever before. And I'm pretty sure if I did, I would use it. There's no judgments there. But I can't really identify with that.
But there might be some other people who relate, like, yeah, my show forgot about that. Hey, I'm telling you.
If you recently,
I'm a well-versed nigga. I've been in the projects, everywhere.
If you recently have used newspaper as a method of wiping your hinder parts after you,
I'm just saying, quit throwing your newspaper away.
I was about to say, just contact Jay. He'll take all anybody that wants to start a newspaper butt cleaning club.
Nigga, kick rocks.
This man is going to Kroger tomorrow, and where do y'all keep your newspapers? I would like to buy 15 of them.
Hey, and if all else fails, you can burn this shit if you ain't got no heat.
This man knows how to survive. This man he's Geechee.
Hey,
he knows how to survive.
I know country niggas and what they do. Hey, ask them where they get all them twigs and burn bonfires in their backyard.
Absolutely.
They stand warm until it's time to go sleep, and then that fire died, and they warm for as long as they need to be knocked out. But yeah, I just got on a quick tangent real quick.
This man went on another tangent.
Learn how to survive.
We
as black people already have this. We grew up off of it, and y'all have forgotten.
Yes, and I think
y'all have forgotten.
I think that we need to go back to some of those, not all of them, but some of those ways. And
you only got meat. You only bought meat and fish on the weekends. So quit fronting like this is some shit that you do Monday through Friday.
Yeah. But hey, man,
go back to getting these vegetables that you can survive off of and stretch your food for the week.
Hey, and one last thing, let's show love to one another. Let's have some compassion.
Yes, please.
Let's have some patience with our kids who are at home.
Treat your neighbor like you treat yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is the perfect time for that. So
if you treat your neighbor like shit, you don't love yourself then, my nigga. So
exactly. So, but yeah, man. Peace out to everybody.
On that note,
anybody that's sick, get better. We're praying for you. Anybody's family's affected by the illness, we're praying for you. And man, everybody stay safe, man, and stay healthy. That's all I got.
And on that note, I am your host, Jason. JWillDoes it. And I got my guy, Samuel.
This man is calling my first name. I hope you choke on asparagus. Goof ass.
Oh, man.
That would be Ivan the Great. Thank you very much.
The Grizzly. The Great.
Grizzly. The Grizzly Bear.
And we've been off on the tangent. And I hope you've been listening.
Yes.
Doomsday episode 2.
Apocalypse episode 2.
Man. Cover your mouths.
Yep, cover your mouths.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Stay safe out there.
Stay safe, people. Peace.
Peace. Holla.